Hello friends, welcome back. If you've been waiting to hear what the future of inZOI looks like, this is probably one of the biggest developer updates we've gotten so far. The game director Kjun just shared a detailed announcement explaining exactly what the team is prioritizing next. From major simulation improvements and deeper family gameplay to personality, memories, careers, school systems, and a long list of bug fixes currently in development. In this video, we're going to break down everything he said, explain what these changes could mean for the gameplay, and talk about why some of these features could completely change how Zois live and interact with the world. Let's jump into the announcement and go through it section by section. Kjun starts the Friday announcement with his usual friendly greeting. Hello everyone, he says, and happy Friday. Today, I would like to share a summary of the issues that we believe the development team should prioritize based on the feedback you have shared with us so far. While we may not be able to resolve everything immediately, we want to explain which areas we currently consider most important and continue the conversation with all of you. This is a great time to mention that if you're not already in the inZOI official Discord, I'll leave the link below so you can be part of these conversations and let us know what you think about each update, what inZOI is missing, and what you'd like to see in the future. Kjun then adds, we have identified 3 major areas that require the most improvement. Number 1, improving overall gameplay stability. Resolving bugs and refining the simulation. Number 2, creating more natural connections between the family, school, personality, economy, and relationship systems, which if you're a life sim player, you know that those things are really important for the game to not just feel like a shell, but to feel like it really has a soul. Number 3, adding greater depth to newborn, toddler, and child development, as well as family gameplay. Our first priority is to connect the game systems more naturally so that Zois can live and behave in more lifelike way. We are currently expanding the system in the following directions. Please take a look and continue sharing your thoughts and suggestions with us. They will be extremely helpful in the development team. And now the part that I'm really excited about. He continues to say, academic performance will affect employment opportunities, promotions, business performance, and other aspects of a Zoi's life. That is exactly the kind of thing that you want in a life sim because it adds hours and hours of gameplay. You can create an entire story based off of a Zoi's personality, their career that they want to pursue, the school that they go to. inZOI team is really adding some serious depth to the game. He then says, poor family relationships may negatively affect a Zoi's grades at school, which makes total sense if you think about it. I love that they added that. Or it could lead to major workplace decisions such as resigning from a job. That's cool. A Zoi's traits will be reflected in the frequency of their actions and daily routines, such as exercising or reading. Workplace performance, business results, and financial circumstances will vary depending how well a Zoi's career, abilities, and personality align. Traits and experiences developed during early childhood will continue to influence a Zoi throughout adolescence and adulthood. Wow! Experiences involving food or accidents during childhood may remain as preferences, aversions, or phobias later in life. Wow! That is really cool too. Significant emotions and events will be recorded in greater detail through a Zoi's memories and life history, helping players understand the reasons behind their behavior. And if you didn't notice, in the last update, they did add the memories board. So you can start collecting memories now, and it sounds like they're planning to add a lot of depth to it. He then says important moments will be viewable through the newsfeed UI, and players will be able to take and save their own photos of those moments. I love that. So in a nutshell, so far sounds like Kjun is giving us everything we asked for and more. But if you've been following the development of inZOI and the weekly updates from Kjun, you know that's nothing new. He says by connecting these systems more naturally, we hope to portray each ZOI's life in greater depth, shaped by the unique experiences, personality, and relationships. He then goes on to mention bug fixes and the known bugs that they are currently working on. He says we addressed many issues this week. We sincerely appreciate everyone who continues to support inZOI despite the areas where the game still falls short. Your support motivates us to keep working toward a better experience. And Kjun, if you're watching this by some chance, I just want you to know that you don't have to worry. You don't have to be sad, and I think you're doing an amazing job. I think I owned one of the business expansion packs from EA for about 2 years, and it was not usable. Back to business or something like that. I can't even remember at this point. But the inZOI dev team would never let that happen, and that's why I'm here. Because y'all may get a little bit annoyed by the hot fixes that come in every few hours after each update, but guys, they're doing the work. They're making the fixes and they're giving us everything we've asked for. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play Kjun's video from this week.
Hello everyone, let's get right into this week's development video. This is something I promised we would work on, and we are now on the preliminary testing phase of controlled freediving. Movements and other details will be improved, but I wanted to share this to let you know we are working on this. Farming for some were quite tedious, especially when you had to do it repeatedly. So we are adding a feature where a farming interaction would automatically repeat if there's another plot of land nearby. We haven't shared many modding updates through these videos, but I thought this would be exciting for players who enjoy driving. We are adding a vehicle modding feature where you can pretty much replace your driving vessel with anything our modders can come up with. As you can see, you can make it as wonky as you like. Some Creator ZOI additions we are working on include another new hairstyle, new undergarments, fixing some clipping issues, custom voices, and family portrait. We're adding new effects that can be used in build mode, as well as some new properties for Dowon and Chahaya. In Dowon, we plan on adding a new restaurant, as well as public accommodations from fairly affordable to not very affordable price range. We're also working on adding custom basement floors to existing properties, with this one as an example from Chahaya. Also in the vacation island, we are adding an exciting central market that you can visit to buy different items. All this is building up to another feature we are working on, which is a vacation system where you can select other ZOIs you want to travel with, as well as which accommodation you'll be staying in. If you have other ideas you would like to see implemented to the vacation system, let me know down in the comments. As always, we are working on the little things as well, such as fixing the interaction UI issue for objects where they moved abnormally. We also made it so that when you're deeply engaged in an extended interaction, other ZOIs call for group activities do not suddenly interrupt their ongoing interaction. We added categories to the relationship interface so that you no longer have to scroll through a large list but can find the ZOI you are looking for much quicker. We noticed that the children's reaction to their mother's pregnancy reveal didn't feel so right, so we adjusted the animations to make it a better fit. Not all yoga students become masters when they first start, so we express their human imperfections when they are at lower level. And when you lose in a chess match, anger usually exerts before you get a chance to stand up, so we express the sitting anger for this one. What did you think of this week's developments? As always, let me know what we can improve to any of the new features you saw today, and we'll read your feedback to make changes where they are needed. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Bye!
Kjun finishes up by saying, "It was a pleasure to hear your many thoughts and suggestions again this week. We carefully review the feedback you send us, and it continues to serve as an important guide as we work to make inZOI better. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Thank you, Kjun." I'm going to end this video with just a reminder. I'm leaving the link to the inZOI official Discord down below. Please join us there so you can let us know what you're looking for in the future of inZOI, if you like the announcements that they made this week, or if there's anything that you would do to change them. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow for more updates. If you guys like these weekly updates, let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to update you on a weekly basis. Thank you, friends. See you next time.